Hi, this is Aviva Om, and I wish you Shanti blessings today. A transmission of love coming from the stars, because we are returning to a state of perfection and unity where we allow the divinity within to guide our reality instead of giving our power to the external reality. We come to a time now where we can express the divinity from within us. We clear the passageways that have been blocked from our soul self, the star self, the cosmic self, the universal self, the eternal being that we truly are. We transcend the human realm where it's a very dense material existence, where life is dictated to from the external world. So we're living in a false sense of reality, a false sense of identity, defining ourselves by who we are externally rather than who we are within. And it's a temporary creation because it's not rooted in what is eternal. Everything in the physical world that exists it's temporal. It will cease to exist one day. Therefore, it is not real. The universal self, the consciousness of the soul, of the God self, that we're all connected to, that source of creation, that is eternal and everlasting. It cannot die. It cannot be destroyed. It's the essence of who we truly are. Each of us are connected at that level of source. So when we're connected at that level of source, there's no separation between us. We're all one. We're all part of the universe. Everything that exists is a part of the universe and the creation of existence that is. So it enriches the material reality here. That is the purpose, the true purpose of existing on the earth. The ultimate goal is to bring that spiritual essence, the true essence of who you are as a God self, as a creator of eternity, into physical manifestation. That's why we're here. That's why you are existing. We have been given a false sense of self, a false sense of purpose here, by a false reality that dictates to us from the outside who we should be, how we should be, what reality is. And it's like dangling a carrot to a sense of fulfillment that will never actually be achieved, because there is no true sense of fulfillment in the material world. Because whatever you achieve in the temporal world gives a temporal sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. It's not the wholesomeness, and it is not the reason why you as a soul incarnated into this planet. So to fulfill your true path, your true dharma, is to go within and clear the passageways that have separated you from the true soul self that you are, and to bring that through and to live that. Because most humans do what everybody else does, believing that is the right way to be. But that is why it is spoken of the narrow gate, because the true path, very few will walk through that, have walked through that. But it is everybody's destiny as a soul here on the earth. It is a school of consciousness, a school of growth, and the purpose here is to realize the self as divine and to fulfill that divine potential where you are a unique expression of creation, a unique expression of the universe, a being of light and a being of love. And to fulfill your true self, which is unchanging, to materialize that into your physical vehicle, to realize the God self is beyond all physical limitations. All physical limitations are but an illusion. They do not really exist. That's why when you raise the consciousness to the level of the God self, you are able to experience miracles through yourself. What appear to be miracles are actually just the true nature of existence. Only to a world that has been separated from that true nature of existence does what seems miraculous seem actually miraculous. It wasn't true reality, it's normality to transcend all the laws of the physical universe, because the physical universe isn't the beginning and end. It's just a experience. Sometimes it's necessary to experience that in order to be part of the process of the creation, of manifesting the divine self into physical reality. One has to come into the physical reality and experience what it is not, in order to then, through the process of understanding what it is not by interpreting the world outside and interpreting the world within, it becomes a process of witnessing, an observation of the self, experiencing itself in the physical world, experiencing its true knowing of self in the true spiritual realms, the true self, where the true self resides. When one is ready, when the doors are open of the soul to remember who oneself truly is, then you come to journey through the many veils of illusion, realizing that they are illusion, and anchoring the divine self into physical manifestation. That is the true essence. That's where true fulfillment and true self and true joy comes. When we begin to live like that as a collective, we begin to transcend the problems of this world. The problems and challenges of the material world will never be solved by the same consciousness created them. So, the material challenges are because we are living in separation from the true sense of self that we are, you see. Because we have denied our true self, we are living in denial of the essential self. When we live in denial of the essential self, it creates a shadow, because that which we deny in the self creates a shadow. So we are materially focused. We have been absolutely materially focused, living in an insatiating hunger for more physical, more spirit, more physical experiences, more physical wealth, more physical well-being, identities, status, etc., etc. But at the cost of our divine self, at the cost of our true essence of light, eternity that we are. And what happens, it creates a shadow self, which then materializes in the external world as challenges, as problems, as confinement, as restriction, as pain and suffering, because that parts of self that have been denied, which is the true eternal essence, doesn't go away. It gets hidden in the shadows, and then it comes at you. So it manifests in all kinds of political dramas, wars. It manifests as jihad, spiritual war. What is that? That's the distortion of the rejection of the spiritual nature manifested in physical reality, coming at you going, hey, I'm going to create problems for you, until you realize and recognize that you are a spiritual holy being yourself. And while you reject that, I'm going to come at you with spiritual wars. I'm going to come at you and I'm going to blow up bombs in the name of God. I'm going to manipulate humanity in the name of God. I'm going to take away, because we've rejected our true essential nature. Therefore, the forces outside of us have taken power over us, because we've given our true power away. So when we come to remember our true power, our true energy, that's when all the world's problems begin to dissolve, and we create the Garden of Eden that this earth truly is, the paradise that we are meant to exist here in. You see, nature is perfect. Nature is beautiful. It's the Garden of Eden, paradise, never actually left. It's our state of mind, consciousness that fell from that state of perfection, of the bliss of knowing self, into this very dense material reality where we have been manipulated, and we've had to toil on our bellies to survive, because we believed we were sinners. We believed that we were tempted by the serpent, and that it's our fault that we fell out of the kingdom of heaven. But you know, really, it was all a journey that we needed to experience. It was part of the cycles of existence, whereby the ultimate destination is a humanity fully merged with its divine self, its divine source, fully merged with its true essence, fully integrated, so no longer denying aspects of the self that remain in the shadows, but fully integrating all aspects of self. Then you become whole and complete, you become holy. So what's happened is we've been so fragmented through all the ages of wars and destruction, pogroms, and all this persecution and witch hunting and all these really dark negative things that have totally ransacked every soul on earth. Because it was designed to create fragmentation, because when the soul is fragmented, it's easy to control. When the soul is in fear, it's easy to be manipulated and be controlled. When the soul is in complete wholeness, as a knowingness of its God self, living from that true essence of the divine self, can no longer be manipulated. Nothing outside of it can have power over it anymore, because it's fully integrated from within. So here are the keys to the eternal promise of the eternal paradise. It sounds simple, but what it means is every soul having to go on a fearsome journey into the self, facing the fears, facing the pain inside the self, loving the self to wholeness. It's not an easy journey, because it tests everything you hold about reality to be true. It tests your ability to stand in the truth of yourself rather than stand in the projected truth of everybody else to fit in and feel acceptable and comfortable. It's really not an easy journey. And because so many millions of souls around the world have made that journey, at this time, because the veils are thin now, the frequencies of the planet are rising, because we've entered into the photon band in the cosmos, so in the galaxy, so we're in a much higher frequency of energy now. So the higher frequencies, the healing process, the holing process of humanity is taking place. It becomes much easier for individual souls to connect with their divine self, to do the inner work of healing, and it will become easier and easier as these energies lift. Because what you fear to lose in the material world, these attachments that we have to material reality that we think is all there is, oh my God, you know, I can't lose this, this is my identity, this is who I am, this is my, you know, who are you when all that's taken away, is, you know, that's a scary process, because that's defined you for so long, but it's not who you are. So, and it's a huge chasm, you know, between who you truly are and the divine self. It's a huge chasm between who you truly are, which is the divine self, and the physical identity, which has been identified by, you know, your genetics, your status of wealth, your status of, you know, how you're defined in a material reality, what your job is, what your career is, who you're married to, what kind of holidays you go on, what kind of house you live in, what kind of class, where in the class structure you are, what kind of car you drive. All these things shape a sense of identity. They give you a temporal sense of identity. I drive this kind of car, therefore I'm this kind of person. Which is not true, because, you know, a car can be torched in a second. It can go up in flames. It's not an eternal thing. It's therefore, to define yourself by something that could roll off a cliff in a second and cease to exist is kind of foolish, really. You know, what you want to do is define yourself by the very core essence of who you truly are, which is the source of all creation, its existence. It's the universe. It's the God self. So when you know yourself as love, as the fabric of creation, all things become possible, everything you've truly, really wanted. So, it's up to you. As always, the choice is with you. You make choices in every moment and every day that define your reality, that define your sense of self. You're constantly talking to yourself, defining yourself by what's in the outside world. So it's simply just changing that conversation in every moment, becoming aware, becoming an observer, becoming that point of consciousness, that point of light within you, that point of higher awareness that comes in when you make that decision, when that gate opens in you to observe every thought, every emotion, every feeling. How am I being? Who am I? Where am I at? You're constantly, instead of defining yourself, so you walk past someone and it gives you a sense of self, or is this really who I am? Who am I? Actually, I'm God's source. Actually, I'm God's source. This is not my true self. And eventually, you become fully aligned with that divine presence. You start creating reality and existence from that sense of self. Then you become indestructible. Nothing can touch you. You become indestructible. Because the essence of eternity is indestructible. You're not this physical self, the physical form that we've come to know. Which is why there's hospitals that are filled to the brim all over the world. In every town and city, there's hospitals full of sick people. That is not a natural state of being. It's because their state of consciousness that we've been in has weakened the physical form to such a dense vibration. It's not who we are. The body can heal itself in a second. The body can transmute itself in a second. The body has far more intelligence than we understand it to have. So, it's a state of consciousness. We have access to the infinite power of the universe. You're just a vehicle. We're not this physical being that's this anatomy that's fixed. The human design was created by God, Source Creator. The universe was created. And there's far more sophisticated evolution for this physical self than we can even begin to possibly comprehend. What the DNA codings have. Everything in the universe is a DNA codex, right? So it can transmute infinite possibilities, because everything in the universe is infinitely possible. Who knows what your physical body is actually capable of? And that doesn't mean manipulated by machines. It means completely from the spirit, from the consciousness. We've become over-dependent on technology. At the cost of our own innate magnificence, because we've put our power into technology, we've given our power to technology, so we're just these weak humans, we need all this technology. But actually, the fact is, we need to take that power back. It's helping us now because we can communicate with each other. But that's just to bridge the gap between where we are now and where we're going, which is the divine eternal connection with the soul self, where anything becomes possible. So, I think that transmission's kind of complete. You get the idea? You're so much more than you could ever imagine yourself to be. And so, it's time to merge with that. Merge with the divinity inside of you. Do you not know that you're God's, made in the image of the Christ, of the God, of the source of the universe, that which created all the universes, all galaxies, all super galaxies, super spectrum galaxies, star systems, universes within universes, alternate realities, parallel realities, and all life within all life. Quantum stardust, you are. You're made up of particles, of atoms, it's the same fabric that the universe is created from. Therefore, you have the entire universe within you. Are you going to claim it as what is true? Leave behind you illusions, false creation, and give birth to yourself ever anew in the magnificence of a new manifestation of the light being that you are. Because you are that. So, internally love, blessings for you, and be well, and see you in the high skies. Peace and love for now. I am Om.